What's going on, y'all? It's your main man 5, and I'm back with another Queen video for y'all. So I know it's been a while. Unfortunately, when I put out Somebody to Love, the Montreal version, it was good for about a week or so, but then it did end up getting blocked. Unfortunately, that does happen sometimes, and it's unfortunate, but we always have a workaround. I'll put the QR code to our Patreon right here. As always, all of the videos that you see on this channel will always be up early access and in the queue on our Patreon. But in the event where things get blocked or YouTube just won't accept them, they'll be streaming exclusively on our Patreon. So make sure you guys go check out some of the tiers we put together and stay in tune for what's to come. There's always something dope coming. And a lot of things that you guys have been personally asking for. And on that note, since you read the title, you know what we are reacting to today. Today's gonna be my first time actually hearing Bohemian Rhapsody. I heard a little bit of it when I was watching a Live Aid video, and it gave like a sense of familiarity, but I know I never heard the entire song. So I'm excited to hear it, see what all the hype is about, and just break it down. I don't have too much to say. I just want to get right into it and see what the hell they were talking about. Let's do it. Mama! Mama! All right, let's go.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low.
Okay.
Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters.
Okay.
Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at
Okay.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Never let me go! Damn! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia! Mamma mia, let me go! Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
First off, I didn't expect, I couldn't have anticipated the song to go in the directions that it did, but I also love how multifaceted the record is as a whole. I know the first time I checked out Queen on the channel, I talked a little bit about how I saw bits and pieces of the biopic that they had, but I didn't see the entire movie. One thing I did see was a scene of them recording in the studio and just how intense and how detail oriented these guys were when it came to things like just vocal stacking and layering to give more than just a choir effect, but something that felt like the wave of an ocean, like the wave of an ocean of people in the crowd singing along to something and just finding that perfect harmony amongst. Because I feel like that's a cool theme in itself. It's more than just about the details and paying attention to the way that you want your music to feel and sound very full, but also it gives like a immersive feeling to anybody listening to it. It makes you feel a part of it because it helps you find yourself and find your pocket in the music. That way, when they perform live, it fills in those gaps and the emptiness of them just performing it live on stage without backing tracks and without all of the extra shit. But to have the crowd all find their pitch and help in and help you feel just as full as it did in the studio. I feel like that's a very interactive and immersive approach when it comes to being a live performer. It's something that's very slept on if you really think about that. But what I really like about the song is one, that it plays like you're watching a musical. It's funny that the album is called A Night at the Opera. It just feels like you're watching a stage performance because of the vast emotion. You can feel and see what's going on inside of the story without actually being there to witness it. I think that's the most beautiful thing when it comes to immersive storytelling. If your lyrics are so lively that it has a way to grab somebody by the chest and pull them into the song without them having to really be there, if you can close your eyes and envision the scenery, I think that's what makes art timeless. And I'm sure you guys would agree with that. But I really like that The song just, to me at least, it feels like mental health issues. Like the song is obviously coming from the perspective of the boy, the guy that's starting off the song talking about I'm just a poor boy and etc. From the tonality of the song, the way that it's sung, the emotion in Freddie's voice when he's singing it, one, but the way that the instrumentation lies, it all gives a feeling of somebody just battling themselves, somebody dealing with like emotional turmoil, maybe poor self-image. The song just, it feels like depression. Like that's the best way I can really put it into words. The song just feels like somebody that doesn't view themselves in the best light, and they have an issue being confident and valuing themselves amongst the crowds and waves of everybody else in the world. And I think that's something that's, even though it's such a, back then mental health may have been a taboo topic for people to talk about, but the reason why music will always be the most powerful form of artistic expression, because people can find themselves in it. The way that he's singing the song, first of all, is emotive enough to make somebody cry, but dealing with poor self-image, dealing with depressive tendencies, all of those things, mental health issues, everything included, and just feeling like the world would be better off without you in it, that's something that a lot of people can find themselves in. I always say to people, like, yes, I do believe that mental health issues play a role, but life is fucking hard. Growing up is hard. Figuring out how to be a first-time adult. Because, for example, there's no blueprint on how you're supposed to live life correctly. There's no blueprint on parenting correctly. There's no blueprint on how to be happy. There's no blueprint on anything in life. We're all just trying to figure it out every day. To bring it all full circle, I always say a lot of the times we all blame our parents for a lot of the issues that we have. And do they play a big role in it? Yes, of course. But when you become an adult and you start to experience life for what it truly is, you step back and think, damn, this shit is really hard. That's the type of things that make you pull back the veil. And instead of judging your parent as a parent, you have to realize that they're human first. You have to realize that they were just trying to figure out how to do things to the best of their ability based off of what the fuck that they knew. They're still trying to figure out how to survive. You really can't blame them for not being perfect people when there's no such thing as a perfect person. So I just leave that little nugget for you guys to do what you will with it. But I just like the fact that songs like this give people room to snuggle in and find themselves in it. It's familiar. It feels like home. On any given day, people deal with depressive thoughts. I don't like to claim it and say I'm depressed. I like to say, well, today, and this is therapy talking. Anybody who's ever been in, you understand. They teach you to reaffirm things and blah, 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 the whole spill. But instead of saying I'm depressed, I'm dealing with feelings of depression. Instead of saying I'm feeling suicidal or I'm feeling this, I'm dealing with those emotions today and it's making me feel this way. Because I think the best way to kind of deal with a lot of those emotional issues that can come up on any given day is to really be honest with yourself about it. Yeah, you're having feelings of it today, but are you depressed? Or is just today one of those fucking days? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's due to have a bunch of them. Everybody deals with their personal battles, their inner demons, all of the above. But I think the most important thing is that we all need to stop judging each other for dealing with a lot of the things that we deal with. Mental health issues are not taboo. Working towards rehabilitating yourself and becoming a better person through your mental health journey is not an issue. Being vocal about poor self-image, being vocal about your flaws and the things that don't make you look perfect in the public eye is not weak. We need to stop judging people for being vulnerable, because those are the very things that keep us all grounded to the earth. If we all took more time to be more vocal and share our vulnerabilities, share our experiences and everything with the people around us, you'd be fucking surprised how many people you can actually help by just being honest. And by being honest out loud, you're healing that inner child in yourself. You hear that therapy shit right there? I know you like that. I know I'm touching some kind of button because my therapist was cooking when he said it to me. So that's just something I wanted to share. But this song just feels like depression. It just feels like somebody who doesn't love themselves correctly and doesn't value their life. He's just saying, if I don't come back by this time tomorrow, I want you to move on as if nothing's ever happened. I want you to live as if nothing ever matters, because in my mind, where I am at this present moment, it really fucking doesn't. And it's really sad when you think about it. But I like the fact that it kind of showed the mingling of your thoughts inside of your head. You can go away from those depressive tendencies to being bold and boisterous with fighting back those and combating those negative thoughts. You can go from nothing even matters to let me go, let me thrive, let me be happy, let me this, let me that. But everything comes in waves. And I think the best way we can do it is just to love on one another and accept emotions as they come, instead of trying to repress them and push them down farther so we never have to deal with them. But that's my take, and I'm off my soapbox. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell so you stay in tune every time we drop another classic video like this one. Make sure you smash the like button if you love this. I put up a poll a while ago about what Queen album you guys wanted me to do. Funny enough, the winner was A Night at the Opera. So if you're still excited about that album reaction and you want me to get off my ass and do it, get this video to at least 1,000 likes so I know it's something that you're waiting on. Something I know you're serious about, and something I know that y'all gonna actually tune in with. Get down in the comments, drop some stuff down there, positivity fucking only, for the algorithm to help us continue to grow. And yeah, comment down below some of your thoughts. Let me know what this song feels like to you. What story and what path does it draw for you, and what point of your life does it take you back to? You know, I always like to give people the opportunity to share our testimony down in the comments. We all family, or at least those of you that are subscribed that don't like me. Anyway, the people who subscribe that do love me, I love you back, because I love everybody who loves me. And I'm always here to support and encourage anybody who needs it. So feel free to share anything in the comments. Moving, testimony, whatever you want to do, it's all love. I'm gonna put the QR code to our Patreon right here. Shout out to all of our beautiful patrons for your continued support. It's because of you guys that we're able to continue to make more quality content as we continue to go and grow. This video, along with a lot of other dope stuff, will be up early on our Patreon. But you know, sometimes we run into blocks like we did with Somebody to Love and couple other things. So if it's not up early access, it'll be streaming exclusively on our Patreon. So if you want to stay tuned and just make sure, I post in the community page, but if you like to stay on top of your thing for yourself instead of waiting on me to announce it, scan this QR code and check out some of the tiers so you stay up to date on all of the amazing stuff that we've been working on. And the last thing is, as y'all know, we've been focusing on using our platform to pay it forward. I'm a big advocate for the fact that all of the best talent is always on its way up. The Freddie Mercurys and Queens, the Pink Floyds, the Led Zeppelins, the Tools, whoever it is that you love, the Ozzy Osbournes, they all didn't start off as stratospheric superstars. Everybody had to start somewhere. Everybody gets overlooked somewhere, but if it's put on you and it's ordained for you to make it to that next level, you will. And I feel like the best talent is always on its way up. So if you make art and you like the way that I break down and interpret art on this channel, and you like for me to check out some of your stuff, we keep the description and we keep the email in the description box down below. So if you make film, music, photography, you paint, anything that you're expressing yourself through, and you like to hear me give a new perspective on it, make sure you reach out via email so we can figure out what we can do to pay it back to you guys. It's because of you guys, this has been a magnificent year. I can't complain at all, and I feel immensely blessed to be in the position that we are, even though we're still growing. So make sure you reach it out so we can pay it back to you guys. And until next time, that's all I got. I go by the name of Five. Peace. Mama, ooh.
How does this go? You wanna know? You've never been here before. Go with the flow. We'll take it slow. No need to rush. They don't